Please press subscribe at front of video. Make sure you press subscribe to get more videos. Thank you. God bless you. Micah chapter 2. Woe to oppressors! Woe, judgment is coming to those who devise wickedness and plot evil on their beds. When morning comes, they practice evil, because it is in the power of their hands. They covet fields and seize them, and houses, and take them away. They oppress and rob a man in his house, a man in his inheritance. Therefore, thus saith the Lord, Behold, I am planning against this family a disaster, like a noose, from which you cannot remove your necks, nor will you be able to walk haughtily and erect. For it will be an evil time of subjugation in the invaders. On that day they shall take up a taunting, deriding parable against you, the wail with a doleful and bitter song of mourning, and say, We are completely destroyed. God exchanges the inheritance of my people. How he removes it from me. He divides our fields to the rebellious, our captors. Therefore you will have no one stretching a measuring line dividing the common land, for you by lot in assembly of the Lord. Do not speak out, so they speak out. But if they do not speak out concerning these things, reproaches will not be turned back. Is it being said, O house of Jacob, is the Spirit of the Lord impatient? Or these prophesied judgments his doings? Do not my words do good to the one walking uprightly? But lately my people have stood up as an enemy and have made me their antagonist. You strip the ornaments off the garment of those unsuspecting passers-by, like those returned from war. You evict the women, widows of my people, each one from their pleasant house, from her young fatherless children. You take away my splendor and blessing forever by putting them among the pagans, away from me. Arise and depart, because the captivity is inevitable. For this land is not the place of rest. Because of the defilement that brings destruction, a painful and terrible destruction. If a man walking in a false spirit, spouting deception, should lie and say, I will prophesy to you, O Israel, of wine and liquor, greed, sensual pleasure, he would be a acceptable spokesman of this people. I shall most certainly assemble all of you, O Jacob. I shall surely gather the remnant of Israel. I shall bring them together like the sheep in the fold, multiplying the nation, like a flock in the midst of its pasture. The place will swarm with many people, and hum loudly with noise. The breaker, the Messiah who opens the way, shall go up before them, liberating them. They will break out, pass through the gate, and go out. So their king goes on before them, the Lord at their head.